acupuncturist and licensed massage therapist.
In the category of percussion, this is the alternating of the hands, tapping or beating the tissues depending on the technique. And the main difference is what surface of the hand is being used. Is it the fingertips, the side of the hand, the palm of the hand? So in terms of different categories, the first one in the Kellogg text is tapping. This uses the fingertips, and in all percussion, your wrist is loose. The motion comes from the wrist. If the wrist isn't loose, it's a very harsh feeling on the body. So tapping would simply be the fingertips like this. You could do one side at a time. You could do both sides. But you're keeping loose wrists and tapping with the fingertips. Obviously, your fingernails must be short enough to do this, or else this will feel very uncomfortable. The next category in Kellogg is spatting. This is the extended fingers firmly held. So I think of the term what a spatula is. It's a flat surface. Now this can sting a little bit on bare skin. It's okay to do percussion through the sheet also. But if you're doing it on the skin, again, whether you do one side or both sides, notice the movement is from the wrist. The next category is clapping, sometimes called cupping, just like you clap your hands when you applaud. It's that motion where you're trapping air so that when you come up there's a slight negative pressure effect. Notice it's still from the wrist. The next category is hacking. This is the ulnar surface or little finger side of the hand. The fingers are held loosely so that when you do this, there's a little bit of a springy motion. This is the one that people often will hold their wrists rigid and do this. Do not do that. Keep your wrists nice and loose. Then beating, this is for thicker tissues, like if you were working on the glutes or the hips. He says to do it in the low back, but the kidneys are back here and you don't want to use heavy beating pressure over the kidneys. But the way he describes it is the half-closed fist, and the surface that makes the contact is the back of your fingers and the palm, so it's like this. Some textbooks may actually show beating like this. That's not how it is in The Art of Massage by John Harvey Kellogg. It's this. So for our purposes, this is how you do beating. Keep in mind that many textbooks will describe strokes somewhat differently. We use The Art of Massage by Kellogg in Ohio, and it's a reasonably good text as far as classification of strokes.